Now, Chris, a couple questions I have for you on your awesome scooter here. What inspired you to create this? What was the birth of it?
Well, I was kind of studying other electric scooters out there, and it just occurred to me there was an opportunity to make what wasn't a kid's toy, because a lot of what you see out there has handlebars that are really close and small wheels, and to me they seem like kids' toys. So I wanted to create an adult fun toy, but then it morphed into something more for me because I looked at the urban mobility component and an opportunity to create a clean technology product that you can take and hopefully replace some gas consumption with, and short range commuting, run errands, and so it really turned into a bigger mission than I intended in the beginning. It was just for fun, but it absolutely is a blast to ride, but there's the functionality part, as well.
I can imagine with something as sophisticated and glamorous as this vehicle here, you put quite a bit of time into R&D, didn't you?
We did. So about 2.5 years of R&D, and we teamed up with some really giants in the mountain bike industry as far as working on the geometry and the safety factors. So we did our homework and did a whole bunch of prototypes and ended up building something that's safe and easy to ride.
And what would a viewer, or where would a viewer, go to purchase one of these?
Well, being that we're a brand new company, just a little over a year old now, we're doing internet sales through our website. So at the moment,
the URL?
and it's www.glidecruisers.com. And then we've also introduced a patrol police division, so we're starting to do those as well, direct to the precincts and the university police and all that too.
And I'm sure it's probably a great product with them being one that it's a green product. It's energy efficient. It's fuel efficient.
Yep.
It's not even fuel efficient. It's fuel less, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So it's 100% all natural fun.
All electric. Yeah, and the batteries live underneath the deck, so your weight is down low, so you've got a real low center of gravity, so it makes it super easy to balance and ride. That's one of the beauties of the design, because really it's just keeping the tires inflated, maybe adjusting the brakes occasionally, but there's not a whole lot of maintenance.
And are any of these products here, could you find them on actual bicycles or, in the BMX or mountain bike industry?
Well, this is a unique animal we've created from the ground floor up. So there are plenty of electric bikes out there, but this is a real different animal in that it falls in the classification of electric scooters, but we call them electric cruisers because it's got a much bigger wheelbase, up to 6 feet long, a lot more stable with a low center of gravity. And but we do feature some standard bike components like brakes and the wheels and tires and so on.
Now I'm noticing here on this Glide electric scooter that the front wheel is larger than the back wheel. Is there a reason for that?
Absolutely. So that was by design in our testing, which, by the way, we spent 2.5 years of R&D. We discovered that having a little more impact opportunity with larger tire and the larger suspension fork on the front made it ride a lot better and added to the safety factors. So pretty happy with running that direction with it.
Well, I noticed you put quite a few components on here for safety. I see a bike light, which I imagine is great for night. I see you've got some of these splash guards to protect from rocks coming up from behind.
Yeah, you bet. And so we have front and back
front
lights.
And rear brakes, front and back lights.
And so we have a little instrument panel here that we're running. So we've got the light switches, front and back lights, and this auxiliary lighting gives us LED strips underneath the frame and actually down in the decks below. So it offers a glow at night, so you got a lot of visibility, so you're not getting run over real easy.
So basically you glide, glow, and go.
I like the slogan. That's good.
Well, you saw it here first. If you want to glide, glow, and go get yourself one of these Glide electric scooters. They're awesome. I'm going to go test this thing out right now, if you don't mind, Chris.
Jump on it.
All right, let's go have some fun.
Planet X TV.
My name is Chris Wiggins with Glide Cruisers USA, here with Planet X, and really happy to be out here today. You have any
What?
laws you're breaking?
No, I wasn't breaking any laws. That was the other guy.
I got my ticket book right here. You're in all kinds of trouble.
All right.
You're going too fast. You know that?
Okay.
Gonna have to give you for about 40 miles an hour in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. What do you think about that?
Well, my name's Tom Cruise.
I thought you looked a little familiar.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Okay, so giving you a tour of what we have here, we've got a highly fashioned frame that's all aluminum with a lot of built-in features. All the wiring is internal, so there's a lot of electric components here. And you can see, focusing on the rear, we've got a brake cable coming out. We're featuring hydraulic and mechanical disc brakes on our line. These are the hydraulics here. It's a hub motor, so it's built right into the rear wheel. And so also most of the weight in the entire cruiser is low with the motor, and then the batteries are underneath the deck. So we're running lithium polymer type batteries, which by the way, we've got fantastic technology now where we're getting up to 2,000 to 3,000 cycles on a lifetime on these. So we're doing well with that. So let me give you a little tour on some of the other electrical components. Okay, so we're looking at the controller here, which actually speaks to the motor. It tells it how fast to go and interfaces with the power systems and the battery. So looking here is our charging port, built right into the frame, and it is where you plug in the RCA jack that plugs into a standard wall socket. And moving up, this is our control panel here, on-off switch with the keys, our lighting switch and auxiliary lighting. So that runs the front and back lights, and then the LED light strips run underneath the deck on both sides, and then underneath the wheel well we've got another strip, so you're really lit up at night with all that. So moving up, you've got the throttle controls, and so you push down to make it go. Light indicators on battery life and so on, and your brake calipers. On this side we've got one of our components for cruise control, and so it's as simple like with a car. You just push the button to set it, and you can plus or minus for speed. So then on the front end, we're looking at the front wheel. We've got a standard suspension fork and the hydraulic disc brakes in the front as well.
What the?
Pull it over, son. I'm gonna have to give you a ticket today. You have any idea how fast you were going? Yeah, we have you at 40 in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. And keys out of the ignition, sir.
You know, officer, I can't help
Alright,
say it,
thank
but
you.
I don't agree with you.
I don't blame you. Here you are, son. Have yourself a nice day.
You want 20X, we're gonna take your daughter. And your mom, too.
Planet X TV.